So before getting into the blocks, we did a few drills, and this particular one really expands and extends the range of elbows and knees.
All right.
The thinking behind this is to expand the range of movement until we can eventually really feel comfortable within that range. Again, slightly upright, but good high knee lift,
All right.
and eventually that will lead to a more rapid pace for this particular drill. So moving on to the blocks, and now let's take a look at your natural exit out of the blocks. Now, what we have here is a delayed reaction, typical of many athletes. When you hear the go, there is a slight pause before you actually move. We need to address that.
Set, go!
Now, one of the things that we'll need to find is what I like to call your sweet spot. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily that you'll be comfortable in that set position, but it will be the right position in order for you to explode out of the blocks. I do think at some point we will need to experiment between your blocks. They look a bit too close to me. And also, if you look at the angle, or if you will, the bend in your hips, it is a slight kink, as opposed to having the triple extension, which we'll come to shortly.
Go!
Now that was a much improved start. Let's take a look at the angle and see if that bend or that kink in the hips, it's no longer as significant as it was before. It can still be improved, but look at where and how far over the line your foot is landing. Now on your next two starts, far better, much better.
Go!
Great reaction. Now here I'm going to try and demonstrate keeping low and driving forwards. Granted, I'm not in blocks, but I'm trying to emphasize the triple extension. Yes, it's just one session, but let's compare the before and the after.
Go!
Far better reaction, more explosive, and keeping low.
Go!
In future sessions, we will work on the importance of having the right angles for your hips. As you can see, there's slight imbalance, and your knees slightly going out to the left and to the right, which then sends your body in different directions. But we can work on that.
Bring your right leg in.
As you can see, now your body is becoming more aligned, and out you go.
Set.
Overall, a very productive session, and I think there is so much potential for you to improve. Here we have the start, the first one you did, bit of a delayed reaction, and the final ones you were doing were great reactions and getting out very powerfully. Well done. Brian, considering that you've only been at this for a couple of years and you're already one of our best in the UK, absolute elite masters athlete already, and there's so much more to come. So well done, very honored and proud to know you and to work with you, and excited to see what great potential you have for the near and distant future. Well done.